Hi everybody, welcome to the 50-somethings.
We're living life to the fullest and practicing for retirement.
Hey everybody.
How you doing? This is Lo and Bo, 50-somethings, and we're at WP Franklin Army Corps of Engineer Locks, and that's just east of Fort Myers.
Yep.
And gotta say, gorgeous, unbelievable, well put together, and one of those places you just want to sit outside.
Yeah, we're here in the winter, so the weather is really nice. Warm, we're still in shorts, but not quite as muggy as Florida can get.
So we did our usual. We did a drive-through, but we did it on our e-bikes this time. So as you turn off a river road, you see the campground opens at sunrise and closes at sunset. It is open to, visitors all day long, but it doesn't close at sunset, and there is a code to the locks for the campers. As you see, we got water on both sides. So I can swing over a little bit. Absolutely beautiful area. And the camp itself is actually sandwiched between the waterway, the locks here in Fort Myers, and then of course you have on the other side, there is a little bit of I think it's a playground. We're going to walk over there. The camp itself, you enter it, you do have the host guard shack here where you check in at. There's two camping hosts, one on the right, as we can see in a Class A right here, and then one you're going to notice here on the left. The waste station for dumping is right in the center as you drive through, and then it's a one-way like every other campsite for the most part. So one-way through, pretty busy right now. We've been seeing people come in and out. And here we are right here on the right in number 4. Hey Laura.
Yeah.
So there is showers, there is obviously, well, let's give them a chance to get in. But you do have a bathhouse, showers, and restrooms. And as we watch this Eagle by Jayco come in, it's really not that bad. We backed our 35-foot fifth wheel in relatively with ease, and all the sites seem to be pretty level. 50 amp, 30 amp, and water. You do have to go to the dump station. There's no sewer available. Morning. Nice job, by the way. So there are Class A's in here. It looks some of them up to 40-some, 50 feet. If you're going to do any fishing, snook season's over with. This is the end of November. Actually, this is the first part of December. And just for a hint, just pull through here's site number 11. Every site has beautiful views, by the way. There's only a couple that are in the interior. You'll see those here in a moment. But pretty much all sites have water views. But if you are going to be doing some fishing, the snook season ends in November. But we have seen some big, huge snook rolling over there off the locks. But because this is brackish water, you're going to find both saltwater and freshwater fish in these waters. To include alligators, by the way. So here we are passing site 17 and 21 on the interior. Here is 3 sites on the interior for the smaller camper trailers. Now we're going to the other side of the campground. There's another bathhouse with showers and restrooms. A walkway to the dam itself. Now you can't kayak into the locks. They've got buoys out there. Simply because, well, the draft of the water. Site number 22 is a pull through. This place is beautiful. The weather's nice. I think this is December 3rd or 4th today. I'm not sure. But it is probably going to be 80 degrees. Here at the inn, you see there's parking. We have some benches and just areas for the day use to come in. Beautiful home, beautiful boats, guys. I think I've lost Laura. And right here we have boat trailer parking, because there is a ramp here. You can put one boat in at a time. Nope, my apologies. You can put two boats in at a time. Be aware of the manatee. They even provide life vest if you forgot your life vest. Here's a good view of the locks. I'm gonna get some footage of some of the boats coming through, the great loopers and the liveaboards. Not a super large campsite. Also did a little bit of a walkthrough, walked out on the logs. So we're out on the fishing pier at the locks at the WP Franklin Army Corps of Engineer site. And as you can see, it's a beautiful site. We even got a big old water paddle boat off in the distance there. I haven't seen it move since we've been here, but I have to assume someone's restoring it because it looks to be at a private residence, or it's a business. Hopefully a business.
Big old river boat.
You can kayak and boat up to the buoys out there, but you can't come into this area. Laura and I were out here the other day, and there were quite a few fishermen out on the pier, and they come in every day. It's open to the public during the day, and there are some big snook in here. Unfortunately, they're smart enough to stay up against the locks area, and I'll show you here in just a moment. And that current over there, just far enough out of your casting range. But it is a very beautiful area. Unfortunately, you can't go over and see the big liveaboards and loopers go through, but there is a really nice pier area to fishing that you'll see.
Yes.
But there's also quite a few other things in this area that I'm gonna throw out there real quick. Twice now, Laura and I rode down to, and I'm gonna let her say the name of that river, that park. It is
Caloosahatchee.
What is it?
Caloosahatchee.
So we rode down there, and the park is kind of divided up into three sections, and we went to a mountain bike trail that is actually maintained by volunteers, and it was just incredible. Now, the sign says no motorized vehicles. I kind of looked into it. The law's kind of vague about what's considered motorized and what's not when it comes to e-bikes. But there was a lot of people on e-bikes out there.
We were told by one guy no e-bikes were allowed, and then we were told by another that nothing with a throttle, the e-bikes with throttles weren't allowed.
Right, so I mean, kind of take that as you want. I know we did it, we went twice. One day, Laura and I both rode during the week, so we were basically out there by ourselves, and it was fun. I would say this, it is two trails. You have a green line and a red line that run consecutively together, and then of course the hard hills and things like that, and the very narrow twistbacks are on the red line. You can choose to go green. The second time we went, oh, by the way, we both made it.
Yes, we made it the first time. The second time I chose to stay because I'm very aware of my skill level, which is...
And it was super busy that day.
Yes, it was super busy, and I didn't want to block anybody. So I actually stayed and kept myself busy.
And the footage you're going to see on that is actually me riding the trail. And then we actually had a great time on sport that Laura and I are just not really getting back into.
Yeah, so my skill level has always been below his, but I still try.
I always mention the fishing. Obviously, you can kayak here. You can fish here.
Yeah.
And we are 10, maybe 12 miles, 15 at the most from Fort Myers.
Yeah.
So that means we're about 15, 18 miles from the beach, from the Gulf side.
Yeah, and we've been a little limited on what we can do because we're having some slide issues.
And it's more costly than if we'd just went and ordered the kit and done it ourselves.
Yeah. We're in a very booked, very popular, especially during the winter time when the weather's so nice, campground. I can't say enough about the campground host.
Yeah, really.
There was a cancellation and they put it on hold for us because it looks like we're going to have to stay here for an extra day, and we can't do anything. We are literally...
Well, that's the life of,
Yep.
on the road, right? In
Yeah.
the RV. So hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you get some information from it. And just to review a couple things, you got the beach on the Gulf side. You have the mountain biking that's less than 2 miles from here. You'll see that we actually rode it twice. Fishing, kayaking, beautiful area for just sitting out and chilling. And one other thing, in Fort Myers, you have the Edison
Museum? I think it is. We
Edison
went
Ford
years
Museum,
ago.
and we meant to go, and it is awesome. We just, because of our issues with the rig, weren't able to provide a day for that. But I'm telling you, get out there and go to it. You'll really be impressed, and it's some of the most beautiful grounds you'll find in the state of Florida.
Yep. And on a quick note, for the people that are coming here for an extended period of time, I love going over the bathrooms and laundry. Bathrooms are clean.
Yeah.
They do not have laundry facilities at this one, but Sunny Days Laundry over by Publix, it's clean. I saw the lady sweep like 2 or 3 times in the couple hours that I was there, which is a bonus.
Every Army wreck, you've got power, you got water, and you've got a waste station on the way out. But everything's clean, everything is well maintained, and just a beautiful sight. Hope you enjoy it.